Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, the Israeli Prime Minister calls it unintentional. The CEO of World Central Kitchen calls it unforgivable, but safe to say nearly everyone would call it a tragedy. Israeli airstrikes hit an aid convoy, killing 7 team members from the World Central Kitchen, founded by celebrity chef Jose Andres. The group has been heavily involved in Gaza relief efforts. In a statement, the aid group says the team was traveling in a deconflicted zone in 2 armored cars branded with the World Central Kitchen logo. The group added that it had coordinated the movements with Israeli defense forces. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu acknowledged that Israel was to blame, but said it was not deliberate.
Unfortunately, in the last day, there was a tragic incident where our forces unintentionally struck innocent people in the Gaza Strip. It happens in war, and we are thoroughly investigating it. We are in contact with the governments, and we'll do everything to prevent such occurrences in the future.
All right, for more, let's bring in Associated Press journalist Sam Mednick, who is in Jerusalem for us now. Sam, good to see you. So we just heard that statement from the Israeli Prime Minister. What's the reaction there to this strike?
Well, there has been international condemnation about what has happened. Everyone is speaking out, and for several reasons. One is because there were high hopes that this was going to be a new route for aid to come in because people in Gaza desperately need it, but also and primarily because this World Central Kitchen said that it spoke to the Israeli army. It coordinated its movements with them. They knew where they were going, and it was still struck. Images and photos of the aftermath of the attack show the cars. They had logos of the World Central Kitchen on the rooftops. The aid workers were wearing World Central Kitchen clothing. They were also wearing protective gear. But there was a strike that went right through the roof of one of the cars. 2 of the other cars were completely incinerated and they were mangled. Israel has said they've acknowledged the attack. They said that they killed innocent civilians and that they are going to do everything they can to make sure that this does not happen again. Let's listen to what spokesperson Daniel Hungary had to say.
The work of WCK is critical. They are the front lines of humanity. We will get to the bottom of this, and we will share our findings transparently.
Well, Sam, how has the aid group responded?
Well, the World Central Kitchen has said that this is awful. They've called it a catastrophe. The founder of it has called it heartbreaking. He wrote on his Twitter that this was terrible, that food is being used as a weapon of war, and that they have also suspended their activities. Now, I've spoken to people in Gaza about this as well, who they are very concerned about this. They are relying on a lot of this assistance. They said that this news tonight is very concerning for them, particularly the people in the south and the people in the north. The situation, the humanitarian situation in Gaza is absolutely catastrophic. Organizations, the United Nations, as well as aid groups have warned that there could be imminent famine in northern Gaza by July, with more than 1 million people facing catastrophic levels of hunger. So this is a very devastating news across the board and for several different reasons.
Yeah, Sam, very tragic all around. I want to switch gears now. Iran, as you know, is vowing revenge for that Israeli airstrike on their embassy building in Syria that killed Iranian military and intelligence officials. What do you think this retaliation would look like? And also, what's the feeling in Israel right now about this? Do you know?
Well, it's unclear what the retaliation would look like, but we do know that Iran said on Tuesday that it was going to respond, and it said it was going to make Israel regret what it called acts of crime and other similar acts. We also know that Hezbollah, the militant group operating out of Lebanon, they're allies with Iran, they also responded, and they said that they were going to punish Israel. Now, Israel has not responded to this attack, but on Monday, the army did say that it felt Iran was responsible for escalating tensions in the region in using its proxies, and the Minister of Defense, Yoav Gallant, said on Tuesday that Israel was facing wars on multiple fronts, both offensively and defensively. And this just increases fears already that the war in Israel is going to expand regionally. Israel has long targeted Hamas, Hezbollah fighters and Iranian fighters inside of Syria, but it rarely talks about it and rarely acknowledges those attacks.
All right, Sam Mednick in Jerusalem for us tonight. Thank you.